The Rock just shocked the wrestling internet tonight. Are we about to get Road to WrestleMania 40 Part 2? Never really make these impromptu videos of breaking news and stuff like that, but I felt like it was appropriate to talk about what just happened as The Rock has announced that he is going to be on SmackDown tomorrow night. I'm recording this the night of. Let's look at this. Dwayne Johnson. This is gonna be like not very edited or anything. This is just kind of like just going one take, just go through. Dwayne Johnson tweets, bold and disruptive, unpredictable and dangerous. The final boss returns live on SmackDown tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, I'm pissed off at The Rock for the specific reason of Marissa and I decided not to stream SmackDown tomorrow, twitch.tv/Triple Threat Pod. Would love to have you. We decided not to stream, and we did a getaway. We got a nice little place. We did, little weekend getaway, and The Rock has to fucking show up and fucking ruin everything. So we will not be reacting to The Rock on SmackDown, unfortunately. But it's what happens when it's The Rock, man. So then WWE announced, Triple H even said himself, strap in. When the final boss shows up at this time of year, the audience knows absolutely anything is possible. Everything could change in an instant. And I know that every fan is immediately going to remember what happened last year around this time. And it was the Cody Rhodes Rock moment where The Rock takes Cody's spot, even though Cody Rhodes had won the Royal Rumble and he was going to be the guy to face Roman Reigns. The Rock said, nah. Go ahead. Get to the back of the line, face fucking... Who was supposed to be Cody's opponent? I think it was Gunther, right? Gunther? Somebody. I don't even remember. That's a crazy timeline to live in. And because it was supposed to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Now, there's a lot of theories on what could possibly happen, right? There's a lot of people believing that this is setting up, once again, The Rock versus Cody Rhodes, and we are about to see that one actually happen. The Rock was drinking with Cody Rhodes just a couple weeks ago, I guess a couple months ago, on the Raw Netflix premiere. It seemed like everything was good, even though he had just bloodied him up a couple months before that, and it said some wild stuff about his mom, but then everything was cool, and they're all good, and he also gave him like this watch or something, the Raw after Mania. Not exactly sure if we're getting The Rock versus Cody Rhodes, but this could lend to that. This could also lend to The Rock versus Roman, who had this handshake on the Raw Netflix, so it seemed like The Rock wasn't going to be a part of WrestleMania. And then The Rock also did this weird promo on NXT where he absolutely had no idea what to say, and he was just fucking shooting from the hip, and he basically said nothing for 10 minutes. It was genuinely one of the most shocking promos I've ever seen. I've never seen a wrestler in the middle of the ring for 10 minutes have no idea what he was going to say. To be fair, he said before, he told Ava that he had no idea what he was going to say. But what does this mean? What does this mean for... this could change the landscape. The Rock could come out on SmackDown and say that he's entering the chamber. John Cena, thank you so much for all of your service. You will not be main eventing WrestleMania because I'm about to rock bottom your ass in the middle of the ring. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to be the final person. Rock bottom, 1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. Or we could see The Rock announce that he's going to have that match with Roman. We could see The Rock announce that he's not going to be doing anything for WrestleMania. We could see The Rock just say that they are doing WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans because, to be fair, SmackDown's in New Orleans. So we could see The Rock just announce, hey, you guys got WrestleMania. So awesome. WrestleMania next year is in New Orleans. 42 is in New Orleans, which I would be really excited about because New Orleans is like my bucket list city in the United States. And everyone always says that the best WrestleManias are always New Orleans because how everything's structured is just perfect. That'd be really, really nice. We could see, I did see this tweet where they said The Rock posted this on IG yesterday. There's been a thing or two in my life that's been in the one day camp. He was talking about how his philosophy is one day or day one. You know, if you're going to say, oh, I'm going to do this one day, or if this is going to be the first day that you begin working towards it. But he woke up this morning and said, fuck that. Today is day one. I am on a mission to get this particular thing and I'm going to get it done. Now, is that to win the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes? Is that to finally wrestle Roman Reigns? Is that to take away CM Punk's WrestleMania main event once again? Because The Rock maybe just hates CM Punk. I don't know. Is that to fucking wrestle Logan Paul? Drew McIntyre? Everyone's WrestleMania landscape changes at the drop of a dime when The Rock gets involved. It's truly why the dude is the final boss. It's like, it's not really a moniker. The dude is not lying. Like, he can, as Triple H said, he can just change everything in an instant. And that's got to be a crazy ass amount of power to have. That would give me so much anxiety, but I'm also not The Rock. However, The Rock also just got announced for this Scorsese movie, this Martin Scorsese movie. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Here it is. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will star alongside Leonardo DiCaprio and Emily Blunt in a Martin Scorsese-directed crime drama set in the 1960s and 1970s Hawaii. Johnson plays a ruthless Hawaiian crime boss where the war for cultural survival takes place. And that was by Deadline. So The Rock could be setting up to do this movie, and he has no time for wrestling for the foreseeable future. So he is just telling everyone, hey, I'm not going to be here. I'm not showing up for WrestleMania season. Confirm. I'm out. Don't worry about me, but I will show up at WrestleMania 42, which is going to be in your city. Yay, hurrah. Amazing. I'm so intrigued to see what this means because it literally changes everyone's WrestleMania outside of, I don't imagine he takes Jey Uso or Gunther's spot. But this could completely change everything for CM Punk, which I've seen a lot of fans upset that The Rock is coming in and possibly shaking things up once again for WrestleMania. But I also have seen a ton of people that are pissed off and saying that they're not excited for WrestleMania 41 right now, with after the Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble and Charlotte winning the Royal Rumble. They're not excited about it. So, I mean, The Rock can come in, call New Orleans crackheads and make this thing exciting. I personally love The Rock's last run that he just had. I thought it was awesome. He was calling Phoenix a bunch of crackheads. It was phenomenal. But man, what do you guys think? I am hoping to see. I don't even know what I don't even know what I want to see. I don't even know. I have no idea. I feel like if I were to make a prediction, I would say that The Rock is probably just announcing that WrestleMania is going to be in New Orleans at 42. I feel like that's probably the most logical bet, and that he's probably not showing up because he is about to go prepare for this Martin Scorsese film. To be fair, he's doing a Martin Scorsese film with Leonardo DiCaprio and Emily Blunt. That's basically as big as it gets, right? So that may be something that The Rock just wants to focus on completely, and that may be also what he said with the day one. He wants to be seen as a very, very serious actor. Scorsese's a very, very serious director. That could just be it. That's the most logical outcome of this. So with that being said, he's absolutely announcing that he is entering the Elimination Chamber. Like, it's absolutely not going to be the most logical outcome. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think The Rock is about to do? Are you guys excited to see what The Rock is about to say and what The Rock is about to do? Did you guys like The Rock's last run? Let me know. This was just a little quick impromptu video. Video dropping on Hangman tomorrow. It's going to be really, really cool. All right. Deuces, lads.